We are taking a look at the new LEGO T-Rex Breakout set. Let's get right into it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Grandmaster Bricks, back with another review video. Before we get going, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Growing the channel strong, and I do appreciate all the support. This is set number 76956. It came with 1,212 pieces, and it is the T-Rex Breakout set from the Jurassic Park series. Came in the 18 and up style box. This was not the most complex build. There were a few small things. Came with the 4 minifigures. Very detailed, unique prints on those. My favorite element of the box is just that side profile, that T-Rex, almost in a drawn animated style rather than an actual image, so that's pretty cool. Seeing the actual dimensions of it, it is 23 inches by 6 inches, but it is a little bit shorter. The actual base is smaller. The entire length includes his tail. That is the iconic scene there on the box, mimicking it right there. Holding the flare, it really does nail that scene, and so it is just something very exciting to see in LEGO form, the diorama. I thought that piece right there, the hood, was printed. Turns out there were a lot of stickers. You will find out here in a minute. A lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of new pieces. Looking at the list going down there, a lot of recolors and a lot of new printed pieces. So it's awesome to take note of what comes out with new sets every time. Whether it be builders or collectors, it's always cool. I dump out all the bags, make sure everything's accounted for, make sure we don't have anything missing. 9 bags in total. And the happiest surprise to me, the coolest little touch, was the instruction booklet. Look how cool it is with the kind of jungle print on the front and back of it. By far, I think this is the coolest instruction booklet I've seen. I do like the gray background. Makes it a little bit easier to see. It makes everything stand out. There we do have the stickers. Like I said, there was quite a few stickers. There were a few printed pieces in the set, so that is pretty cool. And then along with the printed pieces, it came with quite a few stickers. Get the build going though, like I said, just had to dump them all out and make sure they were all there. Taking a close-up look at all the minifigures, Professor Malcolm, Dr. Grant, and the 2 kids, Lex and little Timmy. I thought it was awesome. That is a new element with his night vision goggles. I'm pretty surprised with that. The actual helmet itself is not new. It is a recolor with the dark green. And all the mudding on all the characters, super cool. The minifigure face is one-sided for the Professor, for Dr. Grant, and then double-sided for Ian Malcolm. So it's just something to note because of the hat. You couldn't quite get a second face on there, but he does have a second face. So taking off his hair so you can see kind of like a shocked look. No print for the other one. The other 2 kids, lots of mud. The dark tan for the left arm for Timmy, and then dark tan for Lex on the right arm. So really you could swap those out and have both arms mudded. So that's kind of cool, a possible option. And there you can see the night vision goggles on Timmy. Slide it up and then you can see his face. Super cool, very detailed, and it just hits the movie very hard with their little mini legs. Just very iconic. And there we've got the final build. Just big enough, just small enough for the display. You can almost hear the T-Rex screaming, roaring, and the whole diorama and the way it's laid out, it really does hit the scene hard. There are a few complex ways that the back leaves attached, and it was kind of tricky. Other than that, it was a pretty smooth build process. The way the T-Rex attaches to the car, if you don't have it just right, it's kind of finicky, so you have to make sure you get the hip placement. There are a couple different ways you can place the T-Rex. Right there, you can see the actual T-Rex imprints, the footprints. Thought that was a really cool touch. The entire T-Rex is opposable. You can move him around a lot of different ways. Thought it was weird that there's not a specific spot for Timmy's headset, the night vision goggle. There, we've got the printed piece of the T-Rex paddock. Those 2 elements right there are both printed. So that's really cool. Oh boy, do I hate being right all the time. The flipped over Jeep, once I realized you couldn't have 2 fully working Jeeps, I had to get both. So I do have to point that out. You'll see later in the video. There is the goat post. That is the iconic $100 goat where the mold was destroyed. The designer wanted to include it but couldn't. So sad. But oh well. As well, one of the tires, because the T-Rex bit it off, it doesn't have the actual tire on it, so I thought that was a cool touch. The actual rims, the wheels of the tires, are printed, so that is another printed element. The second Jeep is able to be taken off. It's not attached in any way. It just kind of has like little cheese slope, little double slopes that hold it kind of in place, so you can take it off, do what you want. I originally bought this set so I could have 2 workable Jeeps to include into the medieval village. There you're seeing some of the opposability of the T-Rex. I was interested to see if they were going to do a molded T-Rex or a brick built. I guess they wouldn't have been able to get the position they had with the T-Rex if it would have been a molded. So that is cool to see. It is comparable in size to the fossil set, if you've seen that before. And there we're actually looking at the spots where the feet line up for the T-Rex and the way it attaches to the car. It just attaches with 1 stud. As surprising as it seems, 1 stud holds the whole thing down, and it's almost a workable Jeep. Almost. And so once I realized that, I had to get 2 because I wanted to have 2 fully working Jeeps, and it's just one of those things. I'm going to add the rest of the pieces to my brick store, and it's a win-win for everybody. But taking a look at the rest of the set, looking deep inside of the actual car, it's got the camera, it's got the flashlight where she started basically signaling the T-Rex to come and get her. Like I said, there was nowhere for the headset, the night vision goggles, to sit, so I would have preferred that. It's got the 2 little water cups when the T-Rex is walking up. Lots of printed elements. There's the printed, lots of sticker elements. That was the sticker hood that I had mentioned earlier in the video. Taking a look at the actual kind of fence, the electric fence. I wish that those wires were actually kind of held in place. They're kind of flopping around and they kind of bend. So I think that would have been better to have those held in place. And there we've got the 2 Jeeps like I had mentioned. I went ahead and I got myself 2 sets so I could have 2 fully working Jeeps. Just something that I wanted to do, and I'm going to be able to add the rest of the pieces to the brick store. And so it's a win-win. And such an iconic vehicle. I actually thought these were Jeeps. Now I have learned, because putting this set together, they were Jeep Explorers. They are Ford Explorers, not Jeeps. There are Jeeps in the very beginning of the movie, and then they switched to these vehicles, which are Ford Explorers. Super iconic, and it's really cool to see this really bright light green used as the actual element. Those were some of the recolors that it came with, so just something cool to point out. Fantastic build. I really did enjoy building it. My mom built the second one while I built the first one. Wasn't going to double build it, so Lego is a family thing in the household, and it's really cool to share with one another. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this review, gotten something out of it, found some cool perspectives, found out some things that you didn't know about the set, or just kicked back and relaxed with me while we took a look at this awesome set. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Drop it down in the comments below. Are you going to pick up this set? Is this iconic? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments down below. We're going to continue to grow the channel. Make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. We have just pushed past 100 followers, and I do appreciate it. We're going to continue growing every day, making videos for you guys, enjoying it, giving you my honest perspectives. This is all, nothing is sponsored. Everything is bought by me for my own enjoyment, and Lego Village happening soon. So keep an eye out for that. Do appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, never stop building.